Okay, today we're moving on with our circle application. We're going to use circumference and area today given a word problem. You're going to need to identify if you're going to use the area formula or circumference formula. If you're going around, and if you draw a circle in, around a circle is the outside of the circle. That is circumference. So if you're going around a circle, it's circumference. If you're filling up the inside, if whatever you are talking about can include everything within that area, you use the area formula. So circumference again is either pi times diameter or 2 times pi times the radius. Those are the two formulas you can use for circumference. In area, only one formula, pi r squared. All right, so that's what we're using today. Okay, you are putting flowers around your pool that has a diameter of 18 feet. How much space should we plan on using? So I see the keyword around. Which one is around, circumference or area? Circumference. Circumference. So I'm going to use my circumference formula. So I'm given diameter, so I'm personally going to use pi times diameter. So 3.14 times 18. Which is 56.52 feet. So I should plan on approximately 56.5 feet of flowers around my pool. Okay, your dog has a 7-foot leash, and you bring him outside and connect the leash to a stake. How much space does your dog have to roam? So, your dog has a 7-foot leash. So does that leash go all the way across the circle? Or if the stake is there, doesn't it just go part? So that leash is what? The diameter or radius? Radius. Agreed. So your dog has this much room. Now, is your dog only going around the circle or all the way inside the circle? Your dog can go anywhere. Your dog can go around if he wants to just run circles around. Your dog can sniff everywhere inside. It's filled. So this is an area. So pi r squared. My r is my dog's leash, 7 feet. So it's 3.14 times 7 squared. 3.14 times 49. 153.86 squared feet your dog has to roam. Your bike tire has a radius of 15 inches. What is the circumference of your tire? I guess I don't really need to apply my knowledge on around or in here because it says circumference. So, since I'm given radius, I'm going to use 2 pi r. 2 times 3.14 times 15. $94.2 inches. A Ferris wheel has a diameter of 50 feet. What is the distance around the Ferris wheel? So how much are you traveling? So here's a Ferris wheel. Pretend, I don't know how to draw it. Okay. Pretend that's a Ferris wheel. I have no idea how to draw a Ferris wheel. That's a sun.
All of the chairs should go the same.
Whatever. I am not judging my art ability here. So a Ferris wheel, and not to mention I think I'd be sliding off of this one. I have no angle there, so oops. I have a diameter of 50 feet, so 50 feet is there. Around, what's around? Area or circumference? Oh, diameter. Yeah, my bad. Circumference. So circumference is equal, since this is a diameter, I'm going to use pi times diameter, which equals, what, 50 times 3.14, which is something known as 157 feet, not squared feet. You're not going inside. You're only going around the Ferris wheel. Okay. So, learning target 1. Given a word problem, you need to be able to identify if you're going to use area or circumference. Learning target 2. Nope. Where did I put it? Calculating with pi. You don't have this on your notes. I just did this last hour. So you might want to make a heading or you might just want to watch. It's pretty easy. All you do when you calculate with pi is leave pi. That's it. You just leave pi. So if you calculate with pi, you leave pi at the end. For instance, if I wanted to know the area of this circle, well, area is pi r squared. Do you agree with that? R equals what? Half of it. So my area is going to be, what's 9 squared? 81 pi. It's much easier. You have to do less work when you calculate with pi. And you leave it like that, 81 pi. That's the exact answer. That's what upper mathematicians use. This is how we answer things because we think, well, I want it to be exact. I don't want to round my answer. Okay? Circumference. Since I'm given diameter, I'm going to go pi times diameter. What's my diameter? 18 pi. Done. Isn't this better? Okay. Area, pi r squared. My r is 2, so 2 squared pi, 4 pi. See what I'm doing? Circumference, I'm given radius, so 2 pi r. 2 times r is 4, right? 2 times 2, pi, 4 pi. Hey, they're the same. Interesting. That doesn't happen much. Okay, area of this next one, pi r squared, so I need to know r. What's r? What's half of 110?
55.
Uh-oh, I do need my calc for this one. So this is going to be 55 squared pi, whatever that is. 3025? Okay. And lastly, circumference, pi times diameter, 110 pi. So, your learning objective today, targets, solve word problems, calculate with pi. I'll leave this up here if you wanted to reference it, but calculating with pi is easier than not calculating with pi. Just some kids get confused, like, what should I be doing with this pi? At your age, sometimes they're going to give you an answer choice like this. Sometimes they're going to give it to you multiplied out. So once I get to this point on a standardized test, I'm going to check to see if that's the answer choice available. And if it's not, then I multiply.